Alright, let's check out map by Vex. What's in store? Got 226 monsters, 4 secrets. Nice blue lighting here, nice UDMF-ery. Transitioning onto purple though. Right. Lots of detail to this room. Those lights are hanging low, that's an interesting effect, isn't it? How have we done that? Might just be a lower sector with, is it no side depths there? Or is it just the same texture as the ceiling and it's just blended in very well? Maybe that's what it is. Either way, very nice. Right. A couple of sort of mid-tier monsters hanging around here. Very detailed room. This all feels like it would have taken a little bit of time to put together. Ah, nice little forklift. Okay. Feel like there's lots of ways to go actually. Although in reality, maybe not so much. There's a blue door. Okay. So this is the only way to go. So it is relatively linear. It just doesn't feel that way because of how detailed the map is. Nooks and crannies and doors that don't open and things like that. Nice effect. Gateway into a hell dimension or something. Seems that way. Okie dokie. Sort of a blocked off section of hell, right? Or maybe it's not even hell. I don't know. Nevertheless, we push on. So it brought that down, has it? Okay. Alright. Should really get some infighting going on. Probably too late now. Just let that one hit me, didn't I? Hey, there we go. Good job, Pinky. Done well. Alrighty, that lets us through there. Back down we go. We're going outside. Interesting. Alright. Open up there. Nothing can keep it hiding there. Very cheeky. Again, a fair bit of detail has gone into this entire area. It can be tricky to fill in a large sort of outdoor area. Seem to have done it quite well. Doesn't feel sparse or empty at all. Alright, the yellow key behind that. No way through there. Got some ammo. Got some rockets sitting up there. There's lots of nooks and crannies to dig through. No, that's probably brought this down, yeah? Yep, okay. Once again, it feels like there's lots of ways to go, but I think it's actually fairly linear. I think we're going the only way we can really go. Interesting. I think I see a rocket launcher just on the outside there. How do I get to that, I wonder? Maybe I can follow this along somehow. Before I do that though, there's those rockets. Can we jump over there as well? Is there something hiding back here? Oh. Oh. Well, I found a soft block. Might want to block this little spot off if need be. Oops. Alrighty. Back through we go. Let's go back up and... Oh, hey. Jumping's enabled. I don't know if it's intentional though. So I don't think I'll use it unless I feel like I have to. I will go and grab... yeah, I'll go grab these. Got a secret, cool. 3 measly rockets for a secret, hey? Damn. Alright, we are 75 monsters through. Let's save. Alright, got a blocked off area there. I can hear a bunch of imps behind there. Oh, I can't jump over there. Alright. I'll wait and see what happens about that rocket launcher before we just jump. Alright. Just following that cabling. Okay, this is gonna get us to a yellow key. Yeah. Okay. Were those eyes there on the way back through? Well, that's a switch. That one is not. Did that switch open this door, or was that from getting the yellow key card down? Might have been that. Alright. Bit of munitions. This has come up. That might have been what that switch did. We'll deal with that in a moment. There we go. There we go. Let's just do a save here. Alright, so we can't go past there. Bit of an artificial sort of block off there. Up the top, let's go down. Since we've got it. Since we've got it, why don't we blow ourselves up? It was nice to get the rocket launcher, but I've already run out of ammo for it. I'm hoping I didn't have to keep that for something else. I know that this is open over there, but I just wanted to have a little look through here first. Ooh, a backpack. Very nice. And oh, that health will be well received. Alright, let's go in here. I'm sure there's a trap involved. Yes, there is. Wish I didn't hurt that Hell Knight. There was a bit of fighting. Okay, cool. Ouch. There we go. Yeah. Alright, he's fighting now. Some rather nasty turrets. There's a trap. Good. Yikes. Don't actually remember where the yellow door is. Now that we've got the key. Alright, we are 100 monsters down, 120 down, about 100 left to go. Let's see, there's a yellow button or something right back towards the start. So that's where we're heading. Ah. This area's been repopulated. There's barrels always there, there must have been. I do know that back out near the yellow key area there was a med kit that I left behind. Should probably try and not grab it. I think I can push forward with 40 health. Let's see. There's a lot going on, like in terms of textures and nooks and crannies and bits and pieces. Just this entire playthrough I've felt like I've missed so much, which I don't know if it's the case or not. I mean, I've got 4 of 4 secrets, so I mustn't have missed too much, right? Fight going? Come on. God, we just don't want to hurt each other. Missing to the face. It's never that pleasant. I do like the aesthetic of hell bleeding over into tech base. This entire sort of goop. Good fun, good thing to do. Don't know why I'm trying to hunt for so many hidden bits, because I've got all the secrets. I do still... Okay, blue door's back up there, so... Again, it's still quite linear. Ah, an upgrade. I was actually thinking just earlier, you've done well at showing restraint with your monster choices, considering the weapon you've given us. You haven't gone any worse than a Hell Knight, which is manageable with, you know, shotgun and chain gun, a couple of rockets, and you've held off bringing in any more vicious monsters. So you've done really well at balancing what you've given with what you've thrown at the player. Now we've got a super shotgun, forgiven for including things like, you know, Magpie or maybe an Archvile if you're going to be extra nasty or something, you know. Oh jeez. Or maybe just 20 Revenants like you've done here. There we go. Here's our blue key, which, judging by the monster count, is going to take us basically to the exit. Ouch. And you've wound it back around on itself, which is lovely. Good quality of life. Don't have to backtrack. Nice eyeballs in there. 2 monsters remain, and here 2 monsters are. That's the end of that chapter. Yeah, I think, let's press those buttons. I think you've done well with monster choices, good restraint. Like I was saying, just given the weapons and everything that you've provided, I think you've balanced it quite well. The architecture was really good, very, very detailed. If anything, it might have been a little bit overdone. It's just a lot to sort of stare at and take in, but that might be what you're going for, which, you know, can sort of throw off a player a little bit and make him a little bit disoriented. Yeah, I think it was really good. I don't see any major issues except maybe that soft block where you can jump off behind those skull spikes. So yeah, good effort. Hope that helps.